Hey everybody, this is Andrew from T is for Tech, and today I'm taking a look at HookSounds. And you can find this at HookSounds.com, and it's another platform for finding royalty-free music. So if you're a YouTuber or you have a business, or maybe you're just a personal creator that wants to have some royalty-free music for your productions, HookSounds I think is worth taking a look at and at least considering if you're looking for that type of music. Now on the channel here, I've done a review and I use Epidemic Sound. I also use Soundstripe for various purposes for YouTube videos and all of that. And HookSounds I think also is a good thing to either complement or potentially even could replace those other platforms. They have a pretty big variety of music, and the interesting thing is that their collection is 100% exclusive. So if you find a song here, you're not going to find it anywhere else. And I'm not really sure on Soundstripe or Epidemic if their licensing agreements with their artists allow them to kind of distribute those in other manners, right? So you can find it on different sites and different music distribution avenues and things like that. But with HookSounds, it's 100% just HookSounds, right? So I don't know if that makes a difference to you or you even care about it, but that's something I thought was interesting, right? So it's it's curated by them. You can only find it on HookSounds. And what I'm going to do today, and I'm sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, so my voice may sound a little bit different than normal. So what I'll do with this video, I just kind of give a highlight of the subscription types and some of that, and then I'll just go through and show some of the songs that are available. Some of the songs that I've used or will be using in upcoming videos have come from HookSounds, so just wanted to make that clear. So with most of these music licensing sites, you can usually go about it in two ways. You can pay for like a monthly subscription where you'll get as many songs and use in your content as you would like, or you can do it on a song-by-song basis, right? So if you're just looking for a single track, you can buy in your like an individual creator or YouTuber vlogger, you can do like a pro basic license, right, which gives you a bunch of things here. And I'm not going to read all of this because if you're interested in HookSounds, you can see this all for yourself. But basically, it gives you the ability to monetize on YouTube, in commercial use. You get high quality WAV files, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera here, as you can see. And it's a lifetime license, right? If you're a business and you're going to use this in a larger audience sort of scenario, local TV, radio, internet advertising, ad campaigns, documentaries, that sort of thing, the price is a little bit higher, right? So it's $49 per track. Which is, I mean, if you're a business and you're doing stuff and you want to use music, it's really not that bad. Now, broadcast is a little bit different. It's more of national, international sort of broadcast and news and all of that sort of thing. It's a little bit higher. And then if you're just a personal user, and you're not monetizing your channel on YouTube, or you're not monetizing things online in your social networks, you can use all of these and just attribute where you got the song from, and you won't have any problems, right? But again, that's really for non-monetized, scenarios. So if you want to use it for school, you're making a production for your high school or college, or things like that, where it's really not for a profit, you can use it, which is actually kind of cool. And then they have like Epidemic and all those other sorts of platforms that have a subscription per month fee, right? So that gets unlimited downloads, access to entire library. You get whitelisted for YouTube, right? So you don't get any copyright claims or anything like that. New songs added, PDF license, all that stuff. And, that's a typical thing you would expect nowadays, right? If you're going to do this SaaS, subscription as a service sort of thing, you'd want to be able to pay a flat rate, get kind of all you can eat, a buffet of music, right? So which is good. So I just want to kind of go over that really quick. Now, the one thing I would say here and this is what I would call this more constructive criticism, or just trying to help HookSounds out a little bit, is that while you can browse all this music, you can browse the music, you can browse by artist, you can do some basic filtering if you want to just see premium category, originals, cinematic, electronic, right? You have your typical, I would say, genres of music or music types, and you can filter by the speed, right? So beats per minute and the length, right? And if you're looking for something short, if you're looking for something long, you can do that. You can sort the results by, what's the best quote unquote sellers, or, who's using these the most, newest track, tech title, and then you can basically just search, right? Now, the one thing I would say is this experience is a little less intuitive than something like Epidemic Sound or Soundstripe even, because you get these card view, which means if you're going to look at or want to preview any of these, you can preview it here. But this view is a little bit, it's hard to navigate, I think. If you're looking, if like, for instance, what I'll do on some of the other ones is like I'm trying to find some new music. I might pick a category, right? I might say, okay, I'm looking for some electronic music. And then I just want to listen to a bunch of them kind of to find out which one I might want, right? Now, you can do that here, but it's harder because you have to click here, and then you have to click here, and then you have to click here, and you have to kind of go through all these boxes, and you got to go on the next page, etc. So what I like about something like Soundstripe is they lay this out horizontally by row, so you can go, boom, 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 just down the row, pressing play and listening to the music. So it's a little bit easier to navigate, I guess, in that scenario. And really, I guess the criticism here is not really a criticism. It's just more of like hey, for a usability perspective from an end user, it might be a little bit better to kind of have maybe even potentially two different views here, not just this card view, but have some sort of list view where you can quickly play or find out more information about the songs, or even see the waveform. That's one thing I like about some of the other sites I've seen. You can see, that the song might start off quiet, might get louder in the middle, might be quieter, and you can get a little bit more visibility into what the dynamics of the song are, in that sort of view, which might help from a creator perspective, all on one page. That's what I'm basically saying. So, but you can go here and like click the actual song, and it will take you to a separate page, and it will give you a different kind of play view at the top. So you can skip around here. You can't skip around in the other view. You can, kind of skip around through here. So you can get a little bit more information about the track, the details, again, the duration, tempo, that sort of thing. Find out about licensing if you want to download it for that. And then there's like the you may also like, or more tracks from this artist sort of thing that you would see on most websites. And then all the tags that are tagged to it. You can kind of bounce back and forth between those. And so what you can do here is just create a wish list. So this would be like a favorite list, I guess. So T is for tech favorite. Make this private, viewable to me. And then I can add tracks to that list. So if I go back to a song that I like, I can click here on this add to my wish list, and I can pick my wish list that I want to add it to, and I can do that. And you can also start it from just browsing the music itself. So if I was on a different song, here, click on this one. I don't necessarily need to create the wish list first. I can just click on this add to wish list, and then I could create a new one, right? So that's good, right? So you can kind of categorize, keep track of what you may or may not like through the wish list feature, which is, again, comparable to other features on other websites. You kind of need that, right? So I haven't actually gone through and counted how many songs are available, and that'd be probably something that would be good to know in total. So maybe I'll try to figure that out before I post this video, and maybe I'll put it on the screen here. As you can see, they have quite a few artists, and again, this is more of, I would say, probably I wouldn't say elite, right? But I would say it's more of a selective group of artists. So that's a little bit about that. And then I mean, there's lots of good music here. It's really here. So what I'll do is I've just picked the acoustic category, and we'll just play a few of the songs. Now I just did, and if I'll link to it here as well. I traveled to India at the end of last year, and I did a couple videos in India, and this would have been a good song to use for that. Acoustic style finger guitar, or acoustic guitar finger style, right? So as you can see, there's quite a variety of, if you're looking for some music for a logo, right? So like kind of a logo reveal for the beginning of your video or something like that, that's a category you can take a look at. Top logo. Check out some enthusiastic category. Then again, you can see the tags: cheerful, funny, happy, tropical, tropical sound, vibrant. Yeah, so, and then I will show you real quick what you get. So if I have the business here, if I download this song, I'll basically get a zip file with all the with all the song info. So let's take a look at what you actually get. So what you get here is MP3 and WAV files for the different pieces, right? So, and this is another thing that I'll mention. With a lot of songs, most of the songs that I've seen here, they give you a couple different variations of it. So this would be more like, not necessarily the stems of the song, but some variations of the song. So you'll see, you know, 1 minute 56 seconds, Palm Tree Leaves, and then you'll have With No Leading Melody, right, as part of it as well. So you'll get a little bit of a different version of it. And then there'll be a loopable part. So if you want to make this like super long for a long song or a long video, they give you a piece that can be looped, right? So you can kind of make it just go on indefinitely, which is kind of nice. There's a README here. Oh, gee, that's huge. You know, thank you for your purchase. Don't forget to give HookSounds credit if you're able to, etc. So that comes in the actual download. The other thing, I mean, I don't know how they use the music, but there's a bunch of different bigger companies, obviously, that they all produce content, and HookSounds kind of shows here, trusted by some of these Uber, Microsoft, Samsung, and the like. If I had to guess how many songs they have on here, because they don't have the count, I guess, but if you'd see here, so you have 12 per page in the tile view, so, and there's 185 pages because this one's not full. And 185 times 12 equals, so you have about a couple 2,200, 2,000 plus songs, at least that are viewable through here. So I'm assuming that's the total number of songs that are there. So you can actually go and check this all out on HookSounds.com without having to actually subscribe. You can go preview all the music. So if this is something that's interesting to you and you want to kind of check them out, I definitely would recommend going over to HookSounds.com. You can use a link in the description below if you'd like, and jump on over there. And let me know if you have any questions or comments about this. And so overall, my thoughts here are, I found quite a few songs that I like that I'm going to use in upcoming videos, and I'm going to use for intros and outros and things like that. It does take a little time, like I mentioned, just because of the way that the navigation is set up to get through songs to find ones you like. So if they had a little bit of a different view here, that might help me, get to that point faster. But again, I think the content is good. Definitely worth checking out if you're looking for royalty-free music for your whatever use, right? So thanks for taking the time here to look this over with me. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop those below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. This is Andrew from T is for Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.